Tonight, the highly anticipated report on unexplained aerial phenomena is here, but the answers are not.
We have high-level officials coming forward and saying this is real. We don't know what it is.
For the first time ever, in a short 9-page report, the Pentagon publicly acknowledged that there are things in the sky even they can't understand, defying the laws of physics.
Whoa, splash.
And UFO researchers are working to uncover the truth behind these revelations. Melissa Tittle is a journalist and UFO researcher determined to unlock the truth.
I've been investigating UFOs for about 12 years now. My dad was in the military, so I wanted to find a way to not just find the truth, I wanted to uncover the patterns that were happening to people.
As a former U.S. special agent, UFO researcher Ben Hansen is also well-versed in government secrets and cover-ups.
The bottom line is quite astounding because the government has now told the American people they have no evidence that any one of these cases indicated that these were from our adversaries. Not one of these cases indicated that it was a black project, a secret program of things that we're testing ourselves.
It began in 2017 when 3 U.S. military videos of unidentified aerial phenomenon were leaked to the New York Times. By July 2021, the Pentagon was forced to break its silence.
Oh my God, do you see that? You see that right there? Whoa, look at that.
But the eyewitness accounts of close encounters have been going on for decades, and they are increasing each day. Strange craft, unidentified flying objects appearing in our skies.
The Air Force Office of Special Investigation, we went out and tried to disinform people who had a UFO sighting or some kind of UFO incident.
But despite the government's attempts to discredit these witnesses, the UFOs keep coming.
What the is that?
And coming.
Whoa.
And coming.
Wow, it's a strange object.
Today, 46% of Americans believe UFOs are a threat to national security.
Oh my God.
That's 150 million true believers.
Whoa.
One of the outcomes of this report was that it gave almost instant validation to a lot of people who felt marginalized. A lot of people in positions of real importance, say, for example, in the military or police officers or pilots, that were afraid of losing their jobs if they discussed it. Now I think finally they can start to come out and we can listen to these people seriously.
In 1972, Dr. J. Allen Hynek of Project Blue Book introduced a classification system for alien encounters.
Dr. J. Allen Hynek is often referred to as the grandfather of ufology. He developed a scale of what we call the close encounters of the first, second, and third kind. A close encounter of the first kind is witnessing a UFO object, and it's a pretty intense experience.
In 2015, I was stationed on board the USS Theodore Roosevelt. We were off the coast of Florida, and one of my buddies walked in from another part of Intel, and he said, "Hey, you know, check this out." And so I sat down at my computer and I logged in.
As a Navy cryptologist, Matt worked with highly classified signals and intelligence, but nothing prepared him for what he was about to see. It has become known as one of the most famous close encounters of the first kind.
I watched what is now known as the gimbal and go fast footage.
My gosh, look at that thing. It's rotating.
The footage, captured by an F-18 gun camera, features a top-like object moving at impossible speeds against 120-knot headwinds. It's unlike anything Matt and the rest of the crew had ever before witnessed.
In watching it for the first time, I really didn't know what to say. I was just so shocked and floored by it. I really don't remember what happened after that, to be honest with you, because this was such a shock to me that, I mean, for several days I was unable to eat. It really just changes your worldview almost immediately. It wasn't a prank video. It wasn't something that somebody made online. I knew it was real. After a while, I kind of got more curious about where's the propulsion on this? You know, how's it staying in the air? We don't have any kind of technology that can do that. So I would watch it repeatedly.
As Matt watched the video over and over again, he began to realize he was looking at something potentially hostile, not from this world.
It's a difficult thing to watch. In the aftermath of that, I just had this foreboding kind of feeling that started to settle in, and I could not shake that. And I thought it was crazy, you know? So I just put it in the back of my head, and I avoided it.
The majority of people just don't want to believe because that means they have to restructure their life.
But then they realize they need to talk. They need to get the truth out there. I have spoken to countless witnesses who have had encounters with UFOs and aliens. At first, they don't want to believe because they have been told their entire lives that extraterrestrials don't exist.
Given the nature of his job, Matt kept quiet about his sighting. So in 2017, he was floored to see the top-secret gimbal and go-fast videos from 2015 suddenly popping up online, along with a video of the so-called Tic Tac taken off the San Diego coast in 2004. He was even more shocked when the U.S. government came forward to authenticate the leaked footage.
What's really interesting is not only are we seeing an increased frequency of releases by the government, but these releases tend to happen as leaks first. Sometimes the information gets out through these leaks, and then the military has confirmed it. They're saying, yes, that was taken by our personnel.
Took off, spooking it.
Another of the leaked videos that forced the Pentagon's hand showed a UFO with inexplicable capabilities. It's been dubbed the Flying Sphere.
Whoa, it's getting close. The launch, helo, ASAP.
The Flying Sphere was filmed from the USS Omaha's command center just before 11 p.m. on July 15, 2019. At the time, the Navy warship was 100 miles off the coast of San Diego, out on maneuvers.